What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CUFC YouTube channel. It's Matchday 37 here in League 2. Not many games to go. And we have got the 5-minute preview of Carlisle versus AFC Wimbledon. Wimbledon, fourth in the league, doing quite well at the moment, hunting for that automatic position and the playoffs. Carlisle 6 points from safety after an absolute nothing game of football where we conceded the 97th minute own goal to lose to Harrogate at the weekend, which, pretty much sums up Carlisle's season, doesn't it? But we can't put the ball in the back of the net. But let's meet the opposition in AFC Wimbledon, also known as the Dons. They were founded in 2002. Kind of, we're not getting into it. But their cover manager is Johnny Jackson, and they play their football at Plough Lane, which holds 5,000 exactly. And from Plough Lane to Brunton Park, it is a 640-mile round trip, which will take you around 11 hours and 14 minutes in the car. So safe travels, any Wimbledon fans coming up to Cumbria this coming weekend. Looking at the previous 5 games, and Wimbledon not in the best run of form. In fact, Carlisle in a better run of form results-wise. They're 1-0 against Harrogate, and then unbeaten in 4, 1-1 against Walsall, 1-0 against Barrow, 0-0 against Gillingham and Colchester. Now, Wimbledon do play tomorrow night against Cheltenham. That is a Tuesday night game, but their previous 5 games, 2-0 win over Notts County, a 1-0 defeat against Morecambe, shockingly, a 1-0 defeat against Bromley, a 1-1 against Colchester, and a 0-0 against Fleetwood. So a bit of a mixed bag for Wimbledon. You're not really sure what you're going to get. As you see there, Morecambe win 1-0, but then they beat Notts County 2-0. So not really sure what you're going to get with AFC Wimbledon. But last time we met, we got battered. We got absolutely hammered. 4-0 AFC Wimbledon. A Stevens hat-trick and a Cameron Harper own goal gave Wimbledon a very comfortable 4-0 win earlier this season in front of 8,300 down at the Cherry Red Record Stadium, Plough Lane. But yeah, 4-0 Wimbledon. Hopefully it's not anywhere near that result this time around. Now, I went with a few changes in my starting 11 this week. One thing that I want to mention, I know there wasn't a review of the Harrogate game purely because I didn't really watch it properly, to be honest. But against Walsall, we went to a 3. It didn't work. We got back into the game as a 4-back. And then we converted again back to that 3-5 back at the weekend. And guess what? Didn't work. So stick with what works. 4-2-3-1 or some variant of it. Anyway, Gabe Rees in goal. Archie Davis, Sam Lavelle, Terrell Thomas and Cameron Harper. Callum Will and Callum Guy. I've then got Kevin Scott, Will Patchin in the centre of attacking midfield role. I'd like to see him a little bit further up the pitch, especially with the 2 Callums in behind. Kadeem Harris, and I've went with Joe Hugel up front. Not sure if Matty Dennis is going to be fit and available for the game. So, put Joe Hugel in there, get Scott in there, get Patchin in there, and then, let's get out Wimbledon and hopefully pick up 3 points. A point would be good, but we need 3 points at this stage. Really, really drastically need to start winning games of football, and quick. But looking at my match day predictions, and I've got Bromley 2, Walsall 2, Crewe 0, Doncaster 0, Swindon 2, Cheltenham 1, Accrington 0, Gillingham 1, Bradford 4, Tranmere 1. Bradford, please, it was a favour. Just like we did for you against Walsall. Carlisle 0, AFC Wimbledon 1, Colchester 0, Fleetwood 0, Grimsby 1, Salford 0, Morecambe 0, Barrow 1. Can Barrow finally break the curse of not winning a derby game? Again, Barrow, please help us out. Never thought I'd say that, but anyway. Newport 0, Harrogate 0, Notts County 2, Colchester 2, and finishing in Stoke there with Port Vale 2, MK Dons 0. Now, I have went with 1-0 to Wimbledon. I think Wimbledon, of course, 4th in the table. They are battling for that playoff positions. They do obviously have goals and wins in them. Unfortunately, Carlisle, I think you're looking at a different perspective. We can't score, which is the issue. Of course, I'd like to be proven wrong, but I went with 1-0 for Wimbledon. But what do you think is going to happen this weekend? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, hopefully we can start picking up some points because time is running out.